Stop your messing around. Better think of your future. Ugh. Oh, diving. Oh, get him! We got another gold medal. Joe Clark, I think it was the canoeing. We won it last time, didn't we? We got a bronze in the diving final, and we got another bronze. Someone called Sally Conway. So that must take us up to the medal chart now. I've got at least another 4 medals today. And we've still got that Adam Peaty to come as well, haven't we? Right. You join us for second half coverage of Coventry United versus Shawbury United here at the Butler Sports Centre. This is the replay of the FA Cup extra preliminary qualification round. And we are set to go for another 45 minutes of thrilling footballing in FA Cup action. Let's go through the starting lineups once again for you, starting with Coventry United. Number 1, Rich Morris. 2, Gary Moran. 3, Tommy Glasgow. 4, Jean Decurie. 5, Callum Burgess. 6, Jamie Coleman. Number 7, Kevin Thornton. 8, Chris Cox. 9, Kai Williams. 10, Josh O'Grady. And 11, Brian Unlove. And now the home side, our opponents, Shawbury United. 1, Matthew Ballard. 2, Keanu Cooper. 3, Jake Jones. 4, Owen Lloyd. 5, Mark Stallard. 6, James Askey. Number 7, Andy Haynes. 8, Liam Brandt. 9, Kieran Dovey. 10, Stuart Ellis. And 11, Steve Foe. We are set to go for the second half here at the Butler Sports Centre. We're still waiting for the referees. Here they come. The assistants will go over and check the netting before we are cleared to start this second half. So the score remained Shawbury 0, Coventry 0. Shawbury with the best of the attacking at this time. It's going to be the number 10, Stuart Ellis, to kick things off. Of course, the new rules allow one-man kickoffs in the 2016-17 season. And we're ready to begin round 2. Ding ding, here we go. Second half coverage of Shawbury United versus Coventry United underway as Shawbury attacks straight from the get-go. Ball into the area. Could Ellis get this one? No. Well caught there by Rich Morris. He attempted a long ball from the fullback Kieran Cooper. And much like United, it appears that Shawbury are adopting a 3-man attack. United ball. Was in Love and the captain Mark Stallard going for the same ball. It took a touch off the defender's head. Jamie Coleman playing at centre-back. Lays it off to Tommy Glasgow. Jamie Coleman. A lofted ball looking for Glasgow. He's taking a touch off. Andy Haynes, opportunity to put it in there for Chris Cox. Has gone out for a corner kick to Coventry United. You know who's going to take it. It's the set piece himself, Josh O'Grady. Again going with the short corners. Thornton. Long effort. Oh, stung the goalkeeper's gloves. What a cracking attempt there from Kevin Thornton. Well, we've seen him hit them in pre-season, but I don't think we've seen one go in from that far out. Goalkeeper saw it all the way, but he had a job in his hands to keep it out. Powerful shot from the former Coventry City man. And corner to be taken by O'Grady. The corner's put in. It's across the line. No! Oh, it's blocked, but it's been given as a foul, I believe. United very close there to going in front. I think first Unloved, then Burgess. With efforts at goal. Burgess' effort was blocked on the line by Jake Jones, but I believe a foul had already been given. But boy, oh boy, that was the closest United have come all game. Goal kick taken. Onto the head of Chris Cox, chested well there by O'Grady. Through ball, looking for Brian and Love. The chase is on. And Love rounds the goalkeeper. A bit of penalty, not given. The goalkeeper came out, took the ball away from Love, who's gone down holding his ankle. It's gone out for a throw-in. That could have easily been 1-0 Coventry United. They've come out fighting at the start of this second half. And for the first time today, we see the trainer racing onto the field. He was required quite a few times on Sunday, a very brutish game. Brian Love has been highly impressive during pre-season. Many issues with Brian were his speed and his stamina. He seems to be working on both. He's a regular in the first team. We have Ben Mackey, who was signed from Leamington during the summer, taking a back seat due to work commitments. We're not going to be seeing too much of Ben during the season. And Brian and Love making his way off the field, which is mandatory, of course, once the physio makes an appearance. Thornton makes his way into the area, still Kevin Thornton, maybe a challenge for Coventry United, and a good slide challenge there. And it's gone out for a corner. Mike Stallard sliding in, taking the ball away from Thornton, who seems set to cross it in. He was in the penalty area, would have been a short cross towards Kai Williams, who was waiting on the edge of the 6-yard box. But Josh O'Grady comes across to take this corner kick towards the far post. And a poor punch there by the goalkeeper. Opportunity for Coventry United. It's come to Brian and Love. And it's blocked. Still an opportunity with Decory. And it's towards goal. Parried away. Williams again saved. And once again the referee has blown for a foul. This time on Williams against the goalkeeper Matthew Ballard. Well, once again United getting stuck in the box. Very close to going in front twice. First an effort from the edge of there, and then Kai Williams with a follow-up, and somehow Ballard was able to palm it away twice. The referee has given a foul against Williams, but I don't think there was any contact between the two players. It was just the fact that Williams fired the ball towards him. Probably stunned him a little bit. I don't think the referee should have given a foul for that, but again, that's why I'm sat up here and not in the black attire on the pitch. Ballard's fired it away. Nodded on. Coleman will collect that one and pass it to Tommy Glasgow. United trying to regroup from the back. Long ball by Glasgow. Cut out well. Decory gets the rebound and fires it out for a throw-in. Score remains 0-0 after 50 minutes. The referee requests that the throw-in be taken again because there was 2 balls on the pitch. Throw-in is taken, met with the head of Glasgow. Coleman fires away the second ball. Brian and Love nodded on, first touch took it away from him. It's Josh O'Grady, and his first touch took it away from him. United a bit too eager to get moving. The throw will be taken by Jake Jones. Decory gets in there, Kevin Thornton. Back to Jamie Coleman in the United defence now. Kevin Thornton taking more of a defensive position today. O'Grady, first touch is good, finds Glasgow on the left. Play back to Thornton. Forward to O'Grady, stabbed towards his right hand side, towards Chris Cox. Tries to find Moran, and once again United can't quite bring the ball to feet. Jones takes the throw to Haynes, and Love blocks the attempted pass. Cox lays it off. Jamie Coleman forward to Josh O'Grady, tries to beat his man and can't, bundled to the floor by Owen Lloyd. Referee says no, rightly so, he got the ball. And Morris will collect the ball in his own area. Coventry United goalkeeper lays it short to Callum Burgess. Towards Cox. Taking a touch off Jones. It's come to Brian and Love. Opportunity for Coventry United. Brian and Love under pressure. Nick from behind. Still and Love. Now onto the right hand side. Trying to beat Stallard. Still and Love. It's taking a touch off Stallard out for a Coventry United corner. Well, we said that the home side Shawbury had the best of the attacking intent in the first half. Well, the second half has so far belonged to Coventry United. Taken by O'Grady and just fapped out there by the goalkeeper. It is enough to get it away. And Haynes able to put the ball out off Thornton for a Shawbury throw. So this move comes to an end, but United have certainly come out of half-time in a fiery mood. Throw-in taken. Cox gets his bonce on it. Heads it towards Williams. And Williams too forceful there. Trying to push Lloyd out. And the referee is eventually blown for it. You've got to admit that Williams was a bit too hasty there, trying to push Lloyd in the back. Well, you've got to admire his enthusiasm. That was just a little bit too much. Thornton blocks the attempted clearance, but it's come to Jones in his own defensive area. And Love gets stuck in. And it will be a home throw thrown to Shawbury. Haynes clears it. Burgess head towards Thornton. Haynes in there again. Decory wins it back. It's nipped from behind. The referee says no. And here comes Stuart Ellis. Lays it up to Keanu Cooper. Into the area towards the far post. Moran deals with it. And the rebound. But still with Shawbury. And Thornton will get that one away. Well, he should do, but he's trying to play it around in the defence. He's pushed over by Liam Branson. It will be a Coventry United free kick. And Kieran Dovey taking the ball with him there. Trying to ensure that United aren't able to start until Shawbury are ready. It will be Rich Morris taking this goal kick. So free kick, I should say. Pretty much in goal kick position, but it will be a free kick. On the right-hand side. Takes it quickly to Kevin Thornton. Is Jamie Coleman on the left side, striding forward. Glasgow in support. O'Grady there as well. Finds O'Grady flicked on. Can Glasgow get there? It's probably just a little bit too far for him. He's come to Cooper. Tries to put it out of play. Off Glasgow. It's come back into play. Coleman gets it in United's defensive area. Thornton into the centre. Josh O'Grady with space in front of him. O'Grady into the area. Josh O'Grady. Oh, he was just too hesitant. He was just waiting for a better opportunity. He should have just hit it first time. Once he got into that area, boom, there it goes into the net. Brilliant opportunity, but no, he was just trying to steady himself just a little bit too much. And after 55 minutes, it remains at 0-0. And the goal kick is taken. And it goes straight to Jamie Coleman, who nods back to United's number 1, Rich Morris. No substitutes yet. Josh O'Grady lays it off to Brian and Love on the right-hand side. Can he beat Stallard? Yes, he can. Lays it off to Kai Williams in the penalty area. Williams dodges one challenge, dodges another one, tries to square it. No one there. And John DeCory. And oh, you've got to say the referee there making a questionable call. DeCory using his strength to win the ball back from, I believe it was Liam Brandt. And the referee has decided that it was a bit overly strong there, overly powerful from John DeCory, and gives a free kick taken by Matt Ballard in goal. But it's gone straight out of play from Keanu Cooper, and it will be a United throw. Booted down the left-hand side. Williams isn't that tall, he won't be able to get onto that header. Here's Gary Moran. Jamie Coleman. His clearance only as far as Owen Lloyd.
On his touch. On his touch.
Here's Askey.
Yes.
And Kevin Thornton forcing Askey into a mistake there, putting him under pressure. Good work there by the former Coventry City and Brighton man.
One little cook. There's only one little cook.
Thank God.
Thank that. There's only one little cook.
That was the unmistakable voice of a certain Mr. Alan Howe, who is, of course, at these games legally.
Legally, yes.
Despite what other people may tell you. Here's Josh O'Grady. Striding forward, Williams is brought down, but he's off the ball. United play on, put it to the area. Williams, it's come to Chris Cox. Opportunity here. United lose the ball, still trying to win it back though. O'Grady does manage to win it back. Gary Moran, can he fire it over? It's come to Kai Williams and head it away. And Kieran Dubby will deal with this one. A scramble in the penalty area. But once again, United can't seem to find the back of the net. Thornton pushing into the back of Dubby and wins it back. Brilliant pressure there from Kevin Thornton. On Love with the ball now. Squares it. Good start chance to Inglewood Thornton. Still an opportunity here. It's come to Josh O'Grady. Surely now blocked. What do United have to do? Here's John DeCory now. The clearance is made by Keanu Cooper. What do Coventry United have to do to score? They're dominating this second half. Callum Burgess regroups at the back. Lofted ball towards Cox, too high. And headed back towards goal there by Owen Lloyd. And has been a one of the players is down for Shawbury. Looks like the goal scorer from the last game, James Askey. He's back on his feet. Trainer not required. Terry Hansen having a quick word there with Kevin Thornton on the touchline, giving him some new instructions. They haven't done too much wrong in this second half. They've dominated possession and dominated the attacking opportunities. The one thing they haven't done is scored, but they've gotten so close on a number of occasions. Right, United did put it out for a throw-in, but they're going to use their common courtesy here and put it out for a goal kick, because Askey was down, he did seem hurt. And it was a gracious decision by Coventry United to put it out and seemingly allow Askey to get some treatment. He didn't require it. Don't forget that Hillz FM Matchday returns this Saturday. Live coverage of Coventry United's first ever Midland League Division 1 game away at Sporting Cowser. As Shawbury bring the ball down. Here's Dovey. Brandt. Here's Stuart Ellis. Oh, dodges a challenge beautifully there. Cross towards the far post and headed towards goal. And straight into the grateful grasp of Rich Morris there. Brandt getting his bounce on it, but it wasn't enough to put it into the net. And the goal kick by Morris straight out for a throw-in. The United faithful not too pleased with that one.
Get close, come on.
An hour played, I should say, in this match. The FA Cup, the extra preliminary qualification round replay. The winner of this match will go on to a home tie against Midland League Division 1 side Lichfield City, who finished in 4th place last season.
Come on, Carl, keep going.
Moran will take this throw for Coventry United down the line towards Cox. And it's headed out once
Push the
again.
elbows, ref.
You what? You what?
And the Shawbury man, Steve Fowl, telling the Coventry United to F off. The fans are suggesting that he should keep his elbows to himself. United have a throw in and Thornton plays it across to Jamie Coleman. Here's Tommy Glasgow. Space on the left hand side. O'Grady across to provide support. O'Grady back to goal. Into the centre. Kevin Thornton. O'Grady's there and lays it off to Josh O'Grady. Swung in from the left hand side towards the far post. Chris Cox! Coventry United! The first goal of the replay is the Coventry goal! And who better to score it than Captain Fantastic Josh O'Grady, cutting in at the far post. Shawbury 0, Coventry United 1.
Let's get back in there.
It's been a long time coming, but they won't care. Coventry United are in the lead,
Unlucky 11.
leading by example.
Come on, Coventry!
Chris Cox, so influential towards the end of last season, starts this campaign with a flourish.
And again, Cov.
And now Shawbury have got to try and find an equaliser, and fast. They've got half an hour until the end of this match. Shawbury 0, Coventry 1 in this replay of the FA Cup extra preliminary qualification round. United taking their time now. They don't need to find another one if they don't want to. They've got their 1-0 lead. But are they going to play that very dangerous game of sitting back and accepting a 1-0 lead?
Don't play like how many days you've been to the match?
Who put the ball over? O'Grady.
And once again, that man Josh O'Grady, he scored last time, he sets up this one. And here is said O'Grady. Brought down, referee says no. Number 8 got the ball, and a foul against the Shawbury man this time. This time the referee allows play on. Ball put into the area, and that will go straight into the hands of Rich Morris. Still plenty of time to go. So don't forget, in the 80th minute, about 20 minutes time, we will be naming our Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match. So who do you think should be the Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match? Let us know on Twitter at MatchdayHills.
Go on, Tommy. Oh.
As Ballard boots that one away from his own goal for Shawbury. Finds Stuart Ellis, and that will go. It would have gone out for a throw, but it's kept in by Kevin Thornton. United with plenty of time on the ball, no pressure from Shawbury. They've got no incentive to rush, they may as well just conserve their energy. We never know, an equaliser might force extra time, so United have still got to be wary of that threat. Long ball by Thornton onto the right hand side, Brian and Love into the area, Josh O'Grady, could this be 2? And it's caught well by Matt Ballard. It could have easily been 2-0 there. Josh O'Grady curling one towards the far post. The keeper had to be on his toes to get that one. Safe hands from Ballard. United play it around at the back. O'Grady plays it back to Burgess. Thornton is under pressure here from Haynes. Calmly passes it onto the left-hand side with Jamie Coleman. Oh, still going. Kevin Thornton after getting the ball back. He's still going and puts through. Kai Williams offside.
Give us the foul then. You can't play an advantage.
Well, Kai Williams has always been a player to race onto a loose ball. But this time, a little bit too quick, and a substitution as Keanu Cooper makes way I believe this is an attacking option for Shawbury, and it is Ben Ford coming on. So number 2, Keanu Cooper, replaced by number 14, Ben Ford. One of just 4 substitutes for the home side. You have to have a few more. We have 6. No substitute goalkeeper. As the free kick will be taken by Matt Ballard. Head on by Foe. And that will be a foul there. Jean Nakuri pushing down Shawbury. Man who has gone down in a heap. Didn't seem to be too much contact, but enough to keep him down. Didn't see one there. I think he may have been Brandt. He's still down. I don't know whether he's hit his head on the way down, but he's... in fact, no, he looks fine. He's sitting up.
Just worry about doing your job.
And there is indeed the number 8, Liam Brandt. He was fouled, and it will be the number 11, Steve Foe, the long throw specialist. Can he be a long free kick specialist? Just getting ready to strike it. Rich Morris ready for him. And Morris is leaving a space towards his right hand side. Perfect for Foe to aim at. A 4-man wall. Foe steadies himself and gets ready to strike. Foe puts it towards goal. It's blocked there by Tommy Glasgow, I believe it was. It's still an opportunity as Dovey tries to wrestle the ball away from Love and forces Love into a mistake. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dovey to take the throw. Finds Jones. Brandt. Good cross towards the far post, dealt with by the United man. Dakuri heads it away, and Jamie Coleman will pick up the pieces. But no, he's lost the ball now. Glasgow does fire it away. Thornton. And now Chris Cox. United can relax for now. A long ball towards Kyle Williams. No offside this time, but he couldn't get to the ball. As Ben Ford intercepts. Long lofted ball. And that will be a free kick against Owen Lloyd, who has now been instructed to push forward.
They're losing. Don't go and get it.
And it will be a free kick to Coventry United as Coleman was pushed to the ground. 25 minutes of action remaining. As things stand, we won't be needing extra time or penalties. And of course, it's early days yet. Still 25 minutes of football to come. Well, let's just say, if we have got extra time and penalties, the camera hasn't got enough battery. So we're going to be going blind on this one.
Well, you're blind anyway.
As Kevin Thornton picks it up in the centre circle. Tommy Glasgow. Back to Thornton. Glasgow again. Thornton again.
Make it big.
Plays it back. Jamie Coleman. Hesitates a little bit there. And finds Gary Moran, the former Grimsby right back. Now Callum Burgess. He's got to get this one away quickly. He does. Nodded on there by Kevin Thornton. Good work from the United back line. And here comes Tommy Glasgow cutting into the centre. Cross is put in. Kai Williams onside.
Go on, Kai.
Williams has a go. Blocked well by Ben Ford. And it will be a throw-in on the left wing for Coventry United. A second goal should seal it. But can they get it? Chris Cox, of course, putting Coventry United in front with a header at the far post. It's been a much livelier game than the original match on Sunday at Sphinx Drive. Of course, the winner of this game will go on to a home tie against Lichfield in the next round. The United have beaten Lichfield before. They played them in the Midland Division 1 last season. League, which of course United won as the visitors give away a throw. So Coventry United leading by 1-0. And also we've got a little message from Mr. Peter Reynolds. A 3-word message. I think you can... Yep. I think you can imagine what it is. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And also a message from the Coventry United Supporters Club. A few fisticuffs there going on the pitch. And there is a player down on the far side. So I'm trying to make out who it is. Looks like Tommy Glasgow. And it was a lunge by Steve Foe.
Oh, behave. That's why the referee blew his whistle, weren't it? The liner never flagged, did he? Well, the liner can't.
The liner don't flag for nothing, mate. You're not missing out.
Right. We just got a message from the Coventry United Supporters Club. It says, thanks to Marcus Green for the offer of a free bar if we win tonight.
That's a chocolate bar.
I heard that, Pete. Chocolate bar. So I was looking forward to that. The yellow card given to Steve Foe, the number 11. Didn't quite see the challenge, but from the reaction when it comes to United faithful, it wasn't nice. And Tommy Glasgow is up on his feet, he's moving, he's on the sidelines, ready to come back on whenever the referee allows it. 20 minutes to go. Coventry United lead by 1-0 thanks to the skipper, Chris Cox. And the free kick to be taken on the left-hand side, just in front of the home dugout, by Jamie Coleman. The floodlights are now on for the first time this season. Josh O'Grady on his own. Oh, and he just beautifully to get past Haynes. Still O'Grady, brought down by Haynes, who does give a free kick. So number 7, Andy Haynes, dragging O'Grady down from behind. That's not allowed in rugby, let alone football. And big Antonio Williams is going to be coming on for Coventry United, and it is Brian and Love who makes his way from the pitch. And on comes the former Ashby Ivanhoe striker, the Man Mountain himself, Antonio Williams.
Antonio!
You want to know how big this guy is? I'm 6'4" and he makes me look like a dwarf.
You keep walking into him, son. How would you say it?
The free kick will be taken by Kevin Thornton. And it's fired in, and it's blocked at the near post by Jake Jones. Dovey races to get onto the loose ball and gets it. Racing forward here is Dovey, and he's caught by Chris Cox, and it will be a Shawbury free kick. Onto the left-hand side with Jake Jones. Foe's there. He gets past the challenge of Anton Williams into the centre with Liam Brandt. Dodges Thornton. Haynes with a long one, blocked well. Glasgow heads towards the Corey. Haynes gets there first. Brandt onto the right-hand side with Dovey. Still Dovey. Puts it towards the area. In comes Ellis. Stuart Ellis. Good start. Ellis! What a save! Rich Morris puts it onto the crossbar. But there's a reason why they call him England's number 1, and that is why.
Number 1! England's number 1!
Sensational save there. Stuart Ellis striking one high and powerful from the edge of the penalty area. It looked like for all the world it was destined for the top corner, but no. The number 1 for Coventry United, Rich Morris, plucked it out of the sky and onto the crossbar. David De Gea, who are you? But it will be a corner kick to be taken by Kieran Dovey. Danger's not over yet. puts it towards the far post. Oh, and Morris misses that one, and it's gone out for another corner. I mean, he did get a punch on it. Very slight tap with his arm. There will be another corner, this time on the right-hand side. And Ellis is going to have to take this one. Swings it in. And just behind the goal! That's effort goal! Blocked by Jamie Coleman. That was the chance of the game for Shawbury. It was a strike towards goal. I believe it was by Owen Lloyd. He struck it low, but it struck Jamie Coleman in the back and flew over the crossbar. In fact, no, he didn't. He went out for a goal kick, so he must have put it over him. Well, there's going to be another change here. And it's Joshua O'Grady coming off. On comes Pierre Moodham. And is that Adam Bilic coming on? On comes Pierre Moodham for Joshua O'Grady. Jamie... But no, that's Tommy Glasgow coming off. And it will be Adam Bilic. So Bilic and Moodham on.
Come on, Cov!
Glasgow and O'Grady off. So Moran moves over to the left back position with Pierre Moodham on the right. More of a defensive approach now for Coventry United with O'Grady moving to the right-hand wing in the front three. Pierre Moodham gets his first touch. Does well. Finds Antonio Williams. Stabs it towards Bilic. Finds Williams on the right-hand side. Antonio Williams, that is. Pierre Moodham. Antonio is making a run in support. Moodham. And it's took a touch of the defender out for a throw-in right in the corner. 15 minutes to go. Moodham's cross. Doesn't find anyone, but Moran tries to get stuck in and win it back. And Haynes is forced to boot that one away. And the United man is caught. Referee allows play on there. And they've lost the ball. The advantage is already gone, and it's gone out for a Shawbury throw-in. And the Coventry United management not happy. He did play advantage. So all of Coventry United's changes have already been made. Sure, we've still got 2 left. And you'd assume they are going to be attacking substitutions. With just 15 minutes on the clock. Burgess boots it away. Antonio gets stuck in. Here's Foe. Lloyd. Onto the right-hand side now with Haynes. Finds Lloyd. Onto the right-hand side, and it's cut out well there by Jamie Coleman as Dovey tried to bring it under control. So in 5 minutes' time, we will be naming our Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match. Nearing the end of this FA Cup extra preliminary qualification round replay as the rain starts to come down again. Score is currently Shawbury United 0, Coventry United 1 as Foe prepares to launch this one into the area with that long throw of his. Only as far as Decory heads it straight back to Fro. And it's put in now, and Morris with the save! It's headed towards goal, and it was palmed away there by Morris. Mark Salad nearly, so nearly, heading the ball into the net. United going to sleep there. And Stuart Ellis is going to leave this one. He's going to leave it for the long throw specialist, Steve Foe. He caused a lot of headaches for United in the original match. Can he do so again and bring this match to extra time? Foe throws. Headed out by Moodham. Now Williams gets it from Ford.
Defence first, Pierre, defend first.
And that will go straight to the goalkeeper. Matt Ballard. Coleman heads it. Decory loses it. And Chris Cox was clearly caught. And it could well be a yellow card. Was it the There's the number 9 there, Kieran Dovey, and he's going in the book. And it is a yellow card for Kieran Dovey. And another change here for Shawbury. They've got to give it their all here. It's all or nothing with just 10 minutes to go. They've got no choice. They've got to throw another man on there. Fresh legs, attacking intent is exactly what they need. And coming off is the scorer from the last game, James Askey. And who's going to be coming on? Askey comes off, and coming on is the number 16, and that is Dwayne Upton.
Liam, when you bend down, can you bend down the other way, please?
Liam, I take that back, it's back in it.
So on comes Dwayne Upton. A late roll of the dice for Shawbury, and at the next time the ball goes out of play, we will be naming our Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match. As Morris gets ready to clear this one with that right boot. Moodin gets the header. Decory finds Williams, touch to Cox, tries to put it through for Kai Williams. He wasn't ready, but gets the ball back. Antonio Williams, Adam Bilic coming into the penalty area now. Adam Bilic, and that's going to go wide. Decent effort, but a corner kick is given. Well, the ball's going out of play, so it's now time to name our Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match. This lad, although he hasn't been involved in any of the goals today, has been involved in every move that United have put together, whether it was defensive or attacking. So today's Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match is Coventry United number 3, Tommy Glasgow. Here's a corner kick. Swung in towards the head of Bilic. He got his head to it. And here's Antonio Williams on the edge of the area. Tries to find Cox. Williams took too long with that one. Moodim loses it to Dovey. Nearing the end of today's match, can Coventry United hold on? So around 10 minutes to go. And the substitute there, Upton, failing to control the ball in a decent attacking position.
Keep strong, Kai! Keep going!
Temperatures drop, but the adrenaline has been turned up.
In the back!
Clearance only goes to a Shawbury defender. Decory dispossesses Dovey. Jean Decory. Still going Decory. He's got play on. And the free kick sure is going to be given now. The referee says no. The advantage has already gone. Long ball cut out by Coleman. Chris Cox, the goal scorer. Still going Cox. United lose it now, and here's Jake Jones on the left-hand side. Cox comes across to try and cover him off. Moodin pushes Moodin off. Williams offside again.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, keep
Williams is a
going.
fantastic player, but he's got to try and stay onside. There's unfortunately, some rather unpleasant noises there from the Shawbury man. A fan in a red jacket making monkey noises at the Coventry United right back, Pierre Moodin. Oh, we have got him on camera now. So that will be reported to the FA after the match. So that will be going to the FA at the end of the match there. The gentleman in the red jumper making monkey noises at Pierre Moodin. Of course, that's completely unacceptable. And now he's actually getting in the face of Carl Prinzel there, one of the Coventry United fans in attendance. Disgraceful behaviour from that particular fan. Well, that will be going to the FA. Let's hope now that the incident has now been cleared up as one of the players on the pitch has gone down for Shawbury. I think the two fans are having a serious talking to from the
radio, mate, we've got you recorded.
club secretary.
No need for that. You've got black players in your own team.
Of course, disgraceful behaviour there, but let's try and move on. Today is about the football. Let's not forget that. We're having a fantastic game of football here at Shawbury. We won't let the disgraceful scenes from this particular individual ruin what has been a fantastic game.
Antonio!
So the United fans trying to calm the situation down.
No, you did. You're on radio, mate. We've got you recorded and on video. We've got him on video and... Pull one of them back. Pull one of them up there. Pull one of them back. They're making monkey chants. One in the blue. We've got him on video, mate.
Carry on with it. Hey, carry on with the game. Carry on with the game.
Well, so this unpleasantness is behind us now. We are having a break because one of the Shawbury players is down in the centre circle. I can't quite see who it is yet. Let's just hope that the unpleasant scenes won't affect what has been a fantastic game. With around 7 minutes to go. And they're calling for a stretcher. I didn't quite see what was going on, but one of the players is down. He is in a bad way. And sure, we do have one change left, so they will be able to remain at 11 men. But of course, that's completely irrelevant right now. What matters is the safety of the player. Again, I didn't quite see what occurred there because of the commotion with the fan. The racist chanting there from one of the members of the crowd. And so the stretcher has been called for, and here it comes. So don't forget, we are back this Saturday for Hillz FM Matchday, episode 3 of the season. Wait a minute, we've just got a score update from Kenilworth Road. Luton Town 3, Aston Villa 1. Woo! Things just go from bad to worse for Aston Villa. We haven't been able to bring you as many score updates as we'd like. Unfortunately, I am doing camera work and commentary as well, so it's not been easy. But we are nearing the end of today's game. There's been a long pause due to an incident which I don't believe we got on camera, but there is one of the players lying in some discomfort in the centre circle. Players, coaches and medical staff surrounding him. And one of the fans has suggested maybe this match could be abandoned. Well, it is past the 75% stage, so the match result would stand. No signs of the referee calling this match to a halt. In fact, the linesmen have been called together, and in fact, the The linesmen and players have been called into the centre. They're having words, and I do think the game. In fact, yeah, I think it is being abandoned. The match could well be abandoned here. The match result would stand with Coventry United winning. There's running around 6-7 minutes until the full-time whistle. So you see he is moving. Player in question. Of course, we do wish him a very speedy recovery. In fact, the manager is trying to keep him warm with his coat. Terry Anderson coming over to examine what's happened as well from the Coventry United dugout. With the linesman and the referee are talking in the centre circle. We are hoping that this match is not abandoned because we're having a fantastic match, and we do hope that we are able to see a conclusion of this FA Cup match. But of course, the main thing right now is indeed the safety of this player. The referee talking with Terry Anderson, possibly discussing the future of this match. Again, only 6 minutes to go, so the match result would stand. Coventry United would go through. It has been a brilliant game, we've got to say, no matter whether this game continues or whether we see an end to this fixture. In fact, yeah, the players are being called over, and I believe that this match has been called off. And in fact, we've just been informed by the linesman the match has not been abandoned, but there will be a break. So the players are being instructed to return to the dressing room. The match will restart shortly. So again, the player is being dealt with right now. Unfortunately, there's not too much we can say or do right now, but we have been informed by the assistant the match has not been called off. There will be a restart to this match. We will be. So the linesman actually did say to one of the fans in the crowd, "We're going to continue. We're not going to call this game off." And I dare say that the player in question would have wanted this match to go on. And of course, Coventry United leading by 1-0. Chris Cox scoring in the second half with a header at the far post. A match that United have had the better of, especially in the second half. A very subdued mood here. So some of the fans taking a break, getting themselves some food. And the players have made their way off the field. Again, I'm not too sure what the injury is, but the player is lying flat on his back, not a lot of movement at all. Stretcher has been called over.
One sugar and a coffee.
And also there has been a separate incident inside the crowd area, inside the grandstand, where a Shawbury fan has actually made racial remarks towards Coventry United fullback Pierre Moodim, and I believe the fan in question, who we have got on camera, that will be sent to the Football Association at the end of this match. He made monkey noises towards Pierre Moodim. Of course, that's completely unacceptable. But right now, the most important thing is the safety of this player. We do hope that he's going to be able to make a speedy recovery. Before the match is resumed, we will bring you some score updates. The racism incident will be dealt with after the match. Two of the United board members are actually here at the game, talking with the Shawbury club secretary. Right, so as things stand, we do know that Luton are beating Aston Villa 3-0. So of course, the match here has been postponed. We will be back on the pitch shortly, we hope. Let's get into some professional scores. Most of the matches have finished now. There's been a goal in extra time. Burton lead Bury by 2-1. Fleetwood 1, Leeds United 1. That's also in extra time now. Luton 3, Aston Villa 1. That's a full-time score. And Queen's Park Rangers 1, Swindon Town 1. That will also be going into extra time. We're going to try and get some FA Cup scores for you now. Of course, the extra preliminary qualification round. A couple of replays still going on. So, with the whispers in the crowd, we believe this may be a spinal injury. We didn't see what happened. We can only assume there was a collision with another player. But, of course, any sort of spinal injury has to be dealt with very, very seriously. Some of the players are still in the stand. Of course, a lot of them very worried about their teammates. So we can only apologise for the delay in getting this match back on track, but we're still trying to find out who the player in question is. We can't see from here. Of course, he is flat on his back right now. I do believe it is a spinal injury. It does appear to be very serious. Of course, with the match being postponed or paused, shall we say? We'll call it paused because we are due to be getting back underway shortly, we hope. But the player is well, we saw him move a while ago. He was moving his arms. We haven't seen him move his legs, so it could be a spinal injury. I wouldn't like to deliberate right now. I wouldn't like to speculate as to what is happening with the injury, but we do know that this player is very seriously hurt. So, as things stand, Coventry United do lead by 1-0 with, we believe, 6 minutes left on the clock. Some of the players are coming out of the dressing room. The player is still on the pitch. Of course, we're not going to be able to get things underway until they are ready to move the player off the pitch and send him to hospital. Of course, we do extend our best wishes to the player in question, who we still don't know the identity of. Also, the Shawbury team have seen their teammate gravely injured.
Somebody's always asked about the monkey noises on Twitter. You turn the camera off.
So, out of respect for the player, we have stopped filming. The players are Also, the Shawbury players are out in the grandstand, very concerned about their teams. We're trying to rule out who it could be. They're only two substitutes, Dwayne Upton and Ben Ford. We know it's not them. Mark Stallard's there as well. And it's Liam Brandt. We've just been informed now that the player in question is number 8, Liam Brandt. We're being told that he can't move his neck. So a very, very serious injury to the number 8, Liam Brandt, the central midfielder, who's had a brilliant game today. So it's a very grave shame. So it has been confirmed to us here on Hillz FM Matchday. Number 8, Liam Brandt, has suffered a serious neck injury. Well, of course, we do still have a match to play, another 6 minutes of it. As things stand, if the referee does decide to call a halt to this game, Coventry United would win.
No, they wouldn't. It's FA Cup time. It's not replay. It hasn't finished.
Let's hope that we are able to get this match back underway. There is only 6 minutes to go. The Coventry United fans have travelled a long way. The players have travelled a long way. The management. I mean, we're saying that the average trip for Coventry United is around 45 minutes in the league. It's been a 2-hour journey over to Shawbury. So, for the sake of the Coventry United fans, management and players, I do hope that we are able to get this match underway. But of course, that's irrelevant right now. What matters is the safety of Liam Brandt, the Shawbury midfielder, who is still lying on the pitch. We do believe that an ambulance has been called. We will continue to broadcast here on Hillz FM Matchday as long as we can. We do still have over 2 hours of battery left. Time is coming up to about 9:45 now. We've been stopped for a good while now. And of course, we will remain on air as long as we can. Well, we've got 2 hours of battle rest, so we will stay on the air as long as it takes. We've got enough time right now to remind you about the coverage on Saturday. I know it seems silly with what is going on, but we do need to tell you about the coverage on Saturday. For Coventry United, they travel to Sporting Cowser. You can catch that match live on Hillz FM Matchday, 2:30 p.m. on YouTube. The draw for the EFL Cup is going to be made shortly, so we will bring you the draw from the EFL Cup, in which Coventry City are in for the first time in, I believe, 4 years. We're being told that the referee has said if the incident is not cleared up in half an hour, the match will be abandoned. Of course, we've got homes to go to. The Coventry United lads have travelled nearly 2 hours along with traffic, and a lot of these players, and well, especially the players and the fans, do have work tomorrow. Indeed, myself, I'm going to be presenting Sports Lounge on Hillz FM tomorrow morning. A couple of goals to bring you from the EFL Cup. QPR take the lead in extra time. Connor Washington scoring for the R's. And also Leeds United take the lead against Fleetwood Town. New Zealand international Chris Wood scoring a penalty in the 94th minute. So we are expecting the draw in 10 to 15 minutes time. And of course, the main focus right now is Shawbury midfielder Liam Brandt. And in fact, we've just got a quote from Peter Reynolds on the FA Cup rules. Now, usually in a league match, if you play over 75 minutes, then the scoreline will be held as the result, which would of course meant United would go through. But according to Pete Reynolds, who has copied this from the FA's page, this is a rule from the laws of the game, and I quote, "When replayed match is abandoned before the completion of 90 minutes, it shall be played on the same ground." So if the match is abandoned, which I hate to say sadly looks very likely right now, it will be another match between these two sides. So if the incident is not cleared up within the next half an hour, according to the referee, then we will be going at it again at a later date. Of course, this is the last thing that either side need, but forget about that. That's completely irrelevant now. We can come back, we can do this all over again. But what matters now is the midfielder, number 8, Liam Brandt, who is on the field. He can't move his neck. It's been around 20 minutes now since Brandt since Brandt hit the floor, and we're being told there's been a goal from Nuneaton Griff, and Matty Brennan has scored for Nuneaton Griff and seems to have put Griff through to the next round of the FA Cup. So a match against Dudley. And, it's been a dramatic game with Griff actually coming from 2 goals down, a penalty from Peeman late on, a last-minute equaliser from Matty Brennan, and now a goal from Brennan again in extra time. So the action, of course, here at the Sports Centre here in Wem has, of course, come to a halt. We are hoping that we can get back underway, but right now, in all honesty, it's my honest opinion, it doesn't look good. Of course, we do thank everyone who was listening to tonight's coverage. We do apologise. That we are unable to bring you the conclusion of this match at this time. Another goal from the Pirelli Stadium. Burton lead Bury by 3-1 now. Butcher with the goal. So again, the full-time fixtures from the EFL Cup. Aston Villa lose by 3-1 at Luton. The extra time matches between Burton and Bury, QPR and Swindon, Fleetwood and Leeds. They've gone to extra time. Burton lead 3-1 against Bury, QPR lead 2-1 against Swindon, and Leeds lead 2-1 at Fleetwood. There's no sign of an ambulance at the moment. I assume that an ambulance has been called with the severity of the injury. Fans growing very restless inside the main stand. We do urge you to stay with us here on Hillz FM Matchday. So Liam Brandt has been on the field, on the ground for a good 25 minutes. So it's not just some silly injury. It's not just like a your average broken bone or dislocated joint. This is a serious injury. The player is being kept warm with the coats of the manager, and it does appear now Liam Brandt will be moved. He is being moved. Liam Brandt is being rolled over onto his side. I believe they're getting Liam ready for transportation. I'm not sure whether an ambulance has been called, I don't know, but Liam has been rolled over onto his side. This is unlike anything I've ever seen at a football match. It's certainly a first for myself and Hillz FM Matchday. It's not something we want to be seeing. The coats are being put back onto the player, so they're not going to be moving Liam. They're just rolling him onto his side. Maybe they're rolling him into the recovery position in case something does go wrong. And of course, something has gone wrong here. We've got a player in a lot of pain. So not that it matters right now, but the fixture between Coventry United and Shawbury is currently at 1-0 to Coventry United. Chris Cox scoring the only goal of this match with a header at the far post in the second half. The match was also overshadowed by some derogatory noises, shall we call them, by a member of the crowd at Shawbury making monkey noises towards Pierre Mudim, the Coventry United fullback. I do believe that matter will be handed over to the FA. As we say, the laws of the FA do state that when a replayed match is abandoned before the completion of 90 minutes, it shall be played on the same ground. I believe, in my interpretation of the rules, we would have to play again a full 90 minutes. So, of course, this is the last thing Coventry United need, but again, right now, another 90 minutes of football, that's nothing compared to what we're seeing on the pitch. So, unfortunately, I didn't see the incidents because we were dealing with the racism incident from a member of the Shawbury crowd when he made monkey noises towards Pierre Mudim. But from what we understand from the players, there was a collision in the centre circle with a Coventry United man and Liam Brandt, the midfielder for Shawbury. I'm not sure whether the injury was sustained on the impact of the player colliding into Brandt or whether it was on the impact of the ground. We're not sure. We didn't see. But Liam's been on the ground for nearly half an hour. In fact, upwards of half an hour now, I believe. It seems to be a very serious neck injury. We are being told that Liam can't move his neck. He has been able to move his arms. So It may be a damage to the neck or other areas that is refraining Liam from moving his neck. But we are being told Liam Brandt is still on the floor right now in the centre circle, being attended to by teammates, fitness staff, coaching staff. He's being well looked after. He's been kept warm with the coach of the management. He's being looked after by his friends at Shawbury, the Coventry United players on the touchlines, still very concerned for their colleague. And we have been told the ambulance now is on its way. We hope that we are able to finish this game. It's coming up to 10 o'clock. But of course, there's more important things at hand. We will stay on air as long as we can. And we do hope that we are able to witness the finale of this match, because it's been a brilliant game with Coventry United playing very well. The fact of the matter is that a young lad, a footballer of Shawbury United, is laying motionless on the ground, on the pitch. And right now our main focus is on the health and safety of Liam Brandt, a very talented footballer. So we are expecting the draw for the EFL Cup, formerly known as the Capital One Cup, very shortly. And we will bring you the latest from the draw. We are, of course, hoping that we can bring you the finale of this match. But we've got some full-time scores in from the other matches in the EFL Cup. And Burton now being beaten Bury by 3-2. Leeds have beaten Fleetwood by 2-1 at the Globe. The match between Queen's Park Rangers and Swindon still going on. QPR lead by 2-1. And Luton have won against Aston Villa. Very surprising result. Luton Town 3, Aston Villa 1. So the second round draw will take place in the next 5 minutes or so, as the players and you see Terry Anson there, the Coventry United manager, talking to the referee. I do believe now that the referee may well be informing the players that the match is going to be abandoned. Well, the Coventry United substitutes, the players who have done their bit, who have come off or who are not. Obviously, the substitutes are not going to be coming on now because all three subs have been changed. So Rob Prinzel, who was on the bench, Elliot Palmer, also one of the substitutes for Coventry United, Josh O'Grady, who was brought off after getting an assist for the goal. They're all in there, their casual wear, their tracksuits, ready to go home, whenever that may be. And the conversation on the pitch going on. You see that the Shawbury players are deeply distressed, especially the number 10, Stuart Ellis. And we've got another 1 hour, 48 minutes on the laptop, so we will stay with you until the end. And whilst we wait for the ambulance to arrive, we believe the ambulance may have actually arrived now. We can hear a van outside. I believe the ambulance has arrived. So let's just hope that we can get Liam off to hospital and just ensure that this promising young footballer is able to get the medical attention he does need. it's a very difficult situation here for us here at Hillz FM Matchday. We've never had anything like this before. We've never seen a player injured this badly. We've had a player stretch it off before, but this is a serious neck injury when the player is not able to move his neck. He's still on the floor. We do want to assure everyone that Liam is being cared for. His friends, his coaches, standing around him, talking to him, making sure he knows he has people around him. The fans, players waiting anxiously. I mean, in fact, some of the players are starting to train lightly. Could we see this match go back underway? Well, I certainly hope so, because of course wait a minute, a late goal from Loftus Road, QPR 2, Swindon 2. So extra time coming to an end at Loftus Road, and Swindon have just scored with Brophy. The linesman and the referee on the pitch. I'm not so sure what is going on here, but the paramedics have arrived. So let's just hope for Liam to say that it's nothing too serious. I do hope that Liam is going to be okay. So everyone at Hillz FM Matchday, Coventry United, of course Shawbury, we do wish Liam Brant a very speedy recovery from this very serious injury. We will try and keep you updated with Liam's condition. And wait a minute, we've got another goal from the Globe Arena. Fleetwood 2, Leeds 2. So penalty shootouts on the cards at both Loftus Road and the Globe Arena. Well, the players are back on the field. Paramedics trying to do their job at the moment, because we will try and keep you updated with what's going on. A goal from the Neaton Griff. Dudley equalise. Last ditch equaliser from Dudley. It's 3-3 at the Pingle Stadium. We are expecting the EFL draw through very shortly. That's, well, it was supposed to be at 10 a.m, but of course right now the obviously got their finger up there, you know what's, just keeping us waiting here. Coventry City, of course, in the draw after beating Portsmouth by 3-2 last night at the Ricoh Arena in front of the smallest crowd ever to see a competitive fixture. But we can also tell you, if you didn't already know, there was a deal in place between Coventry City and Coventry Rugby Club to ground share at a newly redeveloped Butts Park Arena. We can confirm that deal is now off. That deal has been cancelled. Coventry City will not be going to the Butts Park Arena. That's officially off the table. We're still trying to find out why, but we do know that Coventry City will no longer be heading over to the Butts Park Arena. We are hearing that actually the man who holds the 125-year land lease at Butts Park Arena, Chris Millerchip, has said that he wants to turn the site into a multi-sports community facility, and it doesn't involve the football club. So Coventry City will not be involved in any sort of development. We're still waiting the EFL Cup draw. Of course, Coventry City are in. There's the Shawbury man. Shawbury man is being attended to by the paramedics at this time, as we do believe it's a neck injury. From what we're hearing, it's a neck injury to the Shawbury man, Liam Brandt.
Can we watch Sunday's game on YouTube?
It's the highlights are on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
When I
highlights
went
on
to watch it, there was like just black.
Yeah, that's just the audio commentary.
Alright. So if I go on there now, it'll be on.
There's a 1 minute video highlights package, so that'll be the goals.
What have you done tonight? Just commentary on this?
Filmed the game as well.
You filmed it as well? Go on YouTube.
I was having a quick conversation there with the Shawbury goalkeeper, Mr. Matt Ballard. He was inquiring about how he can watch the game. The footage from last night, the last game on Sunday. The video highlights are on YouTube now. For those anyone who's asking, so all you got to do is search Hillz FM Matchday on YouTube. Click on the live event, and you'll find the video highlights. So, fingers crossed we can get this game back underway. It looks doubtful at the moment, but a number of players have been taken off. They're in their casual wear right now. It's a long way back to Coventry, so I'm sure the referee's taking that into account. A lot of these, especially the players, do have work tomorrow. The fans have work tomorrow. I've got work tomorrow. But despite that, we're going to stay here, and we're going to. Needs to say, we are going to stay here until the very end. No matter what happens, we will stay here at the end of this fixture. The rain has started coming down now, so an umbrella is being used to keep Liam dry. We're still awaiting the end of the EFL draw. So the players are training up, and you've got to say this is a good sign. I hate to be presumptive, guys, but I think we're going to finish this match. It looks like we're going to finish this match. Players are getting ready on the pitch. You'd assume that they are training a little bit. You would assume that that they are indeed. Yeah, they are training. There must have been told something we don't know, but it does appear that we are getting the match back underway. And I'm sure that's what Liam would have wanted. See the Coventry United lads getting ready for another 8 minutes of football. It's been nearly an hour since Liam Brandt went to the ground. We were told initially half an hour and then that's it, but we're trying to host this match in as calm a way as possible. Of course, we're going to stay on air until the end of the match, whether it's called off or kept on. But the players are warming up, so it would indicate that we are going to be getting back underway. I don't think many of the players will be happy to start the match again, in all honesty, after what's happened. So both sets of players, Shawbury and Coventry, are warming up. So the stretcher is coming on. There was a cloth stretcher brought on by Shawbury, but in all honesty, an injury is severe. You need top-notch equipment. So I've just been informed by Pete Schofield, who's the co-chairman at Coventry United. I can confirm we will be getting back underway in 10 minutes. This match is going to end tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We will end this match and we will get going in 10 minutes' time. That is confirmed. We are finishing this match. So if you missed it, Coventry United lead by 1-0. So Liam Brandt, the midfielder, who has, again, if you missed it, suffered a severe neck injury. We didn't see what happened, but after speaking to a number of fans, we've concluded that Brandt was in a collision with another player. It's not understood whether the injury was caused by the impact with the player or with the ground. So, again, we're not.
86. Huh? He said there was 86 with 4 injury time. That makes 8 minutes. Yeah.
Well, again, we're just receiving more details from Pete, who's telling us exactly what the referee has said. We're being informed that the referee has decided to continue this match. We will start from the 86th minute, and there'll be 4 minutes of injury time. Of course, plus whatever we get for the final few minutes. So all in all, there will be another 8 minutes, 4 minutes of normal time, 4 minutes of stoppage time. So once again, we're not too sure what's happened. I mean, we're getting conflicting reports here. Some fans have said that there was a collision between two players and the player has gone to the floor. Others claim that the player simply collapsed. We did see him in the recovery position a little bit earlier on, so that may well be the case, but we don't want to speculate right now. We don't know what happened. All we know is that there's a young man on the field who is very, very ill right now. He's being moved onto a stretcher. Thankfully, the ambulance, the paramedic crew is here. They've been dealing with Liam for the last 5 minutes or so. He has been kept company throughout his time on the ground. He's always had at least one person by his side. He's had his coaching staff, his teammates around him. So, of course, we can only wish Liam the very, very best in his recovery. And we do hope that he'll be able to make a full recovery, be able to play football again. But of course, we do have a match to start again. It's a bitterly cold night near the village of Wem. Luckily, we still do have a few minutes of battery left, so we will be able to bring you the end of this match. We have an hour and a half of battery left on the laptop, so we will be able to bring you the conclusion of this match. And the players are lining up. Terry Anderson rallying his troops, ready for the conclusion of this match. Again, Coventry United lead 1-0. Chris Cox scoring a header early on in the second half at the far post. Still no news of the EFL draw. So we have been informed by Pete once again. I mean, we did believe this. We had Pete Reynolds get in touch with us a little bit earlier on and quote one of the laws. He did say that the match would be played again here at the Wem Sports and Social Club. We didn't know whether it was going to be just the last few minutes, whether it was going to be a full 90. We can confirm now, after speaking with the referee, Pete Schofield has just spoken to the ref. He can confirm now that if the match is abandoned, which it doesn't look like it will be, very unlikely, but it would be a full 90. We would have to come back here in a week's time. I mean, we've got a very busy fixture list, especially in August. We've got matches on Saturdays and Tuesdays for the first few weeks of the season. So it's going to be difficult finding time to fit this in. But we are being informed that if this match is abandoned, which right now doesn't look like it's going to be the case, then the teams will be called back at a later date to play this match. A full 90-minute replay. And of course, we do hope that that is not the case. So we are being told that we are being told that the EFL Cup draw has been delayed because 2 matches have gone to penalties. Fleetwood's gone to penalties, and I think QPR has as well. So the cup draw will take place as soon as the penalties are finished. And Swindon and QPR have only just finished their extra time, so it's going to be a while yet. We're hoping that we're going to be able to get the EFL Cup draw to you before we go off there. But right now, we have been told by the referee about 5 minutes ago that we will be starting the match at roughly 20 past 10. So the final 8 minutes, 4 of normal time, 4 of stoppage time, will be played here tonight, unless there's any serious circumstances that prevent it. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for sticking with us for tonight's match. It's a very emotional scene here. It's unlike anything I've ever had to deal with, and like a lot of things that the United players have had to deal with. A very serious injury. But we'd like to thank you for sticking with us, everyone. It's been a very tough night. It's been a long night. We've been here since about 20 past 6, so we've been here for 4 hours. The team coach for Coventry United arrived about 20 past 6, so we've been here for a long time. So we've got to say firstly thank you to Pete Reynolds for getting in touch with us, letting us know about the laws of the FA Cup. To the Coventry United juniors Twitter page, it was said he's got to go to bed. Hurry up, the suspense is killing him. He wants to see the conclusion of this match. Paul Murray said thanks for the commentary, Liam. Thoughts with the injured player, and also a big shout out to Jason Timms, who is listening in Sanford Airport in Florida. He's coming home from a trip in Florida. Hopefully we'll be back for the match on Saturday against Sporting Cowser. But the question is, when we get to Cowser in Wolverhampton on Saturday, will we be through to the FA Cup next round, or will we be heading for another replay? We believe that we will be finishing this match, but the player is now. We can confirm that Liam Brandt is on the stretcher. He's going to be moved from the stadium very shortly. Liam's been on the floor for half an hour. Oh, sorry, nearly an hour, I should say. He's been on the floor for upwards of 60 minutes. It does seem to be a very serious neck injury. And of course, we do send our best wishes to Liam in his recovery. We do hope that, well, first and foremost, we hope that he's okay. He's not in any sort of pain. He's not in any sort of immediate danger. Secondly, we hope that he will be able to continue his playing career. As Liam is moved off the pitch, Liam Brandt, the Shawbury United midfielder, is finally being moved from the pitch here at the WEM Sports and Social Club. Of course, we do wish the very best to Liam. But ladies and gentlemen, the only good, well, I don't think you can take any good things out of this, but at the very, very least, this match is going to continue. So we will have another 4 minutes of normal time, 4 minutes of injury time to go. So the referee is making sure everything's okay, that no objects have been left on the field, that the lines have been happy to continue, the players are ready, and we will regroup with a free kick on this left-hand side. I believe with the linesman over, so the goalkeeper ready to take this kick. So we are getting ready to get underway again. We do thank you, of course, for staying with us during this, well, what's been an emotional night. Well, what remains now, can Shawbury get one back for Liam? The referee ready to start things again. The floodlights are shining bright, the rain's pouring down. And there is a change for Shawbury. Of course, William unable to compete. Oh. And wouldn't you know it, the floodlights have gone off. The floodlights have been turned off here. I believe that the club are only permitted to keep the floodlights on until 10:30. But we can't play the match in the dark, let's just say that. Has anyone got a torch? So the players are being instructed to leave the pitch. Well, we're being told that the lights are supposed to go off at 10:30. It's nowhere near 10:30 yet. It's 23 past. It's 23 minutes past, and the players want to get this match sorted. They want to keep on going, but they're being instructed to leave the pitch, and the match, I believe, has been abandoned. I think the match has been abandoned, everyone. After all that, after the injury to Liam, he's been sent off to hospital, but now the floodlights are off. The players are shaking hands, and I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Tonight's match has been called to a halt. So someone switched the floodlights off. There's a huge commotion down here. The players asking what's going on. The management asking what's going on. Well, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I think that's it. That's it. The match is over. The referee has asked that the players return to the dressing room. Well, I'm sure this is the last thing anyone wanted. We wanted to finish this game for Liam. We wanted to get this match over and done with, finish it for Liam Brandt, who sadly was injured earlier, but we're being told that rumours going around that maybe someone in the crowd has actually gone into the tunnel and turned the floodlights off. But the players are now being asked to return, and that's it. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, the match is over.
Someone's gone in there and turned the lights off. That's done on purpose.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had intended to play another 4 minutes of normal time and another 4 minutes of added time. We started the match at 10:22. So we would have been able to get through. We should have been able to finish the match, but the floodlights have got to go off at 10:30, under the regulations of the club. So.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We lost that key as well. No, he probably went off with that. Yeah. What an embarrassment.
So someone has turned up the floodlights, and now we're being told that the locker room's locked up. I don't know whether the caretaker wanted to go home early or something, but this ain't the way to do it. But sadly, that's all she wrote.
That's embarrassing, that is.
So under the FA rules, there will be another match. a full 90 minutes. There will be a full 90 minutes here at the Wem Sports and Social Club between Shawbury United and Coventry United. The match is abandoned with the score at 1-0 to Coventry United, goal scored by Chris Cox. Barring some sort of miracle that the referee decides to continue, which it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But again, much like the incident with Liam Brandt, we will stay on air. And an update, Nuneaton and Griff are out. They have lost on penalties to Dudley Town. Nuneaton and Griff are out of the FA Cup. And in the penalty shootouts, QPR lead by 4-2 over Swindon. And in the other shootout, Leeds have beaten Fleetwood 5-4 on penalties. Leeds United in the hat for the second round, which is going to be drawn very shortly. QPR lead 4-2 on their shootout. So right now it looks like Leeds and QPR going through. But unfortunately today's match is over. We have received confirmation from the referee yet, but I'm afraid to say, ladies and gentlemen, that today's match is over. The lads have been instructed to go and change. And well now, ladies and gentlemen, we can confirm the match has been abandoned. So now we're being told actually by Pete Rounds that under FA law, if one side is at fault for the abandonment of a game, whether it be a technical issue or other issues with the match, a league decision will be made. So we may not have a replay. Being told under FA law, if the FA finds that the postponement was down to one party or more, then that's it. United could go through. So we will try and keep you updated. We'll try and get some more information for you. We'll be talking about this matter on Sports Lounge tomorrow on Hillz FM. We kick off at 10 a.m. and we'll try and get as much news on this as we can. We are going to have to go off air because unfortunately the match has now been called off. So I'm afraid we're going to have to love you and leave you, everyone, with a score at Shawbury United 0, Coventry United 1. Unfortunately that match will not stand. That score will not stand. So this is where we're going to wrap up for today. Again, I can only apologise to everyone. Thank you for sticking in there with us. We hope to bring you the match in full, but sadly that hasn't happened. So we are going to have to say goodbye now. Of course, we do wish the very best recovery to Liam Brandt. But we will be back on Saturday for live coverage of Sporting Cowser versus Coventry United. So from a very subdued Wem Sports and Social Club, from me, Liam Cook, it's good night and thank you for listening.